Good day. Thanks for joining us for Devotionables, brief devotions for busy people. Today we are starting a prolonged series in the Gospel of Mark. At our church, Ninth and O Baptist Church, Louisville, Kentucky, we're doing a church-wide study in this Gospel as we lead into Easter, and it'll culminate on Easter Sunday. So beginning this Wednesday, we're all going to read the Gospel of Mark together for 40 days. And so we're going to start Devotionables doing this study as well. So today I want to look at the very first verse of Mark. How does Mark begin? Mark is action-packed. As you read through this Gospel, and I want to encourage you, maybe you'll do that with us, read through the Gospel of Mark as we head into Easter. What you'll notice is that it's just full of excitement, full of energy, one thing to the next. Just like Mark always has the reader's head on a swivel. What's happening next? What Jesus is going to do next? Who's coming after Jesus now? There's a word that you'll see over and over. It's immediately, immediately, immediately. And the beginning of the gospel is no different. It just starts out with a bang, with this bold, declarative statement, this affirmation of the deity of Jesus Christ as the second person of the Trinity, the one who has come to save sinners like you and me. Let's read it together. Mark 1:1, the beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. So this is the beginning, right here. And there's this identity of Jesus is so important. It's the focal point of the Gospels and his person and his work. And here we see in the chapter 1, and we'll see later in chapter 1 at Jesus' baptism, that the Father himself will say, you are my beloved Son, with you I am well pleased, in verse 11. So verse 1, Jesus is the Son of God. Verse 11, in chapter 8, the defining point for the disciples, Jesus asked them, who do people say that I am? Who do people say that I am? And they say, well, some say you are John the Baptist who's been raised from the dead. Others say you are Elijah. Jesus says, but who do you say that I am? That's the most important question in life. Who do you believe Jesus to be? Who do you say Jesus is? Mark is telling us Jesus is the Son of God. And that's what he wants to show us in this gospel. And so Peter declares, as kind of a statesman for the other disciples, you are the Son of God. And at the very end of the gospel, Jesus' crucifixion, he has just died. The temple curtain, the veil of the curtain has been ripped in two from top to bottom. The earthquake has happened. And this centurion, this soldier says, he makes this declarative statement, truly, this was the Son of God. So we're going to, the lens we want to look through Mark as we read through Mark together is that Jesus is the Son of God. That's how the gospel of Jesus, the gospel of Mark begins here, the beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. The Father makes that declarative statement in chapter 1 at the baptism of Jesus. Peter makes this declarative statement in chapter 8, as the disciples have now come to see that Jesus indeed is the Messiah who's come into the world. He is the Son of God. And this soldier at the death, at Jesus' weakest, at least to us, perceiving this is the weakest moment of Jesus, declare Jesus to be the Son of God. So I want to invite you, please read this gospel with us. And I pray that you will, maybe for the first time, you will see Jesus as the Son of God. And this is the gospel. This is the good news. That's what gospel means. This is the good news of Jesus Christ. What is the good news? That you and I were sinners. We were in need of the Son of God to come. That if He did not come, we would be left in our trespasses and our sins to die. The death we deserved to die. But He came and He lived a perfect life. And He pushed back, dispelled the powers of darkness. He defeated sin. He defeated death. One day He will defeat Satan. Satan is already a defeated foe, but He will put Satan to death forever. This is the beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. The second person of the Godhead has come, taken on flesh, and lived a perfect life, and had died a substitutionary death for sinners like me and you. So we invite you to come and read this gospel with us for 40 days, culminating with the resurrection of Jesus on Easter Sunday. And one thing that we're doing as a church is we're reading this book 40 days in Mark. And each day there's a little small chapter, a devotion you can read with you, a friend, maybe your family together. Our pastor, Bill Cook, wrote this book. It's phenomenal. I read it once, and we'll read it again as we head into Easter. So read with us the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, according to Mark. Blessings to you today.